Greetings, petrolheads. Welcome back to Automation, the car company tycoon game. Last time we built a road-going version of the rally car in 1984, and since we are European sports engineering, it is probably a good idea at this point to move on to like 1987 and build a second car for our lineup. Now we have a lightweight all-wheel drive road-going rally car, and 1987 is after the BMW M3's debut, and because that car is very successful, it would be a good idea to build something that competes with it. This is yeah, this is too big, certainly. We need something smaller. You know what we could do? We could do like a mad hatchback. Let's do this. I mean, it also has different versions, like a 5-door, you get 2-door quote-unquote coupe. You get yeah, we can make multiple versions out of that. We can even make a mini truck. Let's do this, but let's start with the three door, which is still a 2-door in my opinion. I guess 1 door here and 1 door here, because that is not a door, as far as I'm concerned at least, but that is to be debated, and I don't think this is the time to do so. Monocoque. Because this is mainly for the European market, I'm gonna go with corrosion resistant steel. And because I think that the front transverse engine placement will allow us for bigger engines, and I do want to make this all-wheel drive anyway, I think this is gonna be just better. Torsion beam resuspension or double wishbone. We don't really need compactness in this. On the rear end of this car, because it's not rear-engined. If it were rear-engined, then I would go for torsion beam. But this is about raw sportiness, you know. And let's see. Production units very high, material costs average. Average, and tooling costs high. Low. I think I'm gonna go with fiberglass to make it stand out a little bit, you know, to make it sort of unique in that sense. Also, the rally car was from fiberglass as well, if I remember correctly. I mean, I should really remember what I built last time. So yeah, how do we make this car look? We could go for something like this. Wait. In that case, you can see through this thing. You can see the intercooler. I don't want that. Is this caused by the body? Let's put any grill on there to see. No. Okay, it's just a thing with the grill. So in that case, let's just go ahead and grab one of these again. I think that's the one we chose for the other cars. Yeah, that's the one that we also took for the rally car. Make it a little bit taller if we can. And then since it's the 80s, like these could be good. No, I don't like that at all. You know, we could give this thing pop-up headlights, which is kind of silly for a hatchback. Like, pop-up headlights look good when the car is sort of, you know, a little bit sleek and aerodynamic. This is basically the exact opposite of that. It is square and edgy and, you know, all those things. Yeah, don't really think I want pop-up headlights on this thing. Make it a little bit bigger. That's not really what I was looking for either. What if we just go for one big round headlight? Better than with the dual squares, but you know, it's not saying very much. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. You turn it upside down even. Like so. And now we could make these a little bit bigger. Now, do we put the indicators right underneath the headlights, or do we put it under that plastic bumper? Yeah, I think we put it down here. And because this is gonna be a hot hatchback and, you know, a sporty and aggressive thing, I am gonna fit a lip up front, and then one on the rear as well, obviously. Let's line this up in such a way that this side of this grill is exactly as long as the underside of that grill, like that. And then some vents for good measure right down here. That is certainly an intimidating looking car for 1987. It's one of those cars where people are gonna be not quite sure what to expect from it. And it might be good, might be bad for us, I don't know. Do we want to go with a modified version of that rally turbocharged inline 4? I mean, of the detuned version, of course. We'll see. We'll see if it even fits. That's the first problem we're gonna be facing. Oh, there's what I was looking for. rid of these, and instead we will use the other ones again. And then a lip on the rear as well. Back here I think I'm just gonna go with a simple one like that. Two exhausts like this, and then back here we're also going to put the number plate. Also, I don't think we have a number plate on the front yet. No, we don't. Right there. And we need reverse lights on the rear as well. So let's put one of these. Put those things here. Yeah, okay. Doesn't really look that, you know, intimidating on the rear end. That's okay. Let's... Oh. Well. You know what? Let's make it a crazy front-wheel drive car. In that case, like it's not to my personal likings then, but it's gonna be funny. That's what I thought. So in that case, we need to make a new engine family. Aluminium. Excuse me? Let's go with a V6 then. Wait. I hate this car body. Why is the engine bay so small? No, let's go back. What if we go for longitudinal engine placement instead? Then it's fine. Oh, why didn't I go for a V6 then? Inline 4. Yeah, there we go. You know, in that case, why don't we just go for... Yeah! It's good, man. It's good. All-wheel drive? And it'll still fit. Nice! However, I do think we want to retune this a little bit, because you can make the argument that the road-going rally car, the coupe that we built last time, has terrible economy because it's a road-going rally car. However, in a hatchback like this, economy, like those sort of economy levels are just unacceptable. You just can't make a convincing argument for using like shitloads of fuel in a small car like this. It's just not how it works. You can't do that. However, 280 horsepower is still nothing to sneeze at. 8%, now we're at 11.37%, which is still kind of horrible. Yeah, we will... Let's just decrease this some more as well. $269 horsepower. I mean, it's a nice number, but how about the economy? It's at 11.75%. 259 horsepower. Still a little bit. Okay. 12.39%. You know, we're probably not gonna be getting much more economy out of this thing. So instead, let's focus on drivability a little bit more. Yeah, baby, we can reduce the turbine size and make this thing spool up at 3000 RPM. Before that, actually, $259 horsepower, 261. $265. That's a nice number. So 265 horsepower and wait, how much? 293 newton meters. That is 216 pound-feet of torque. I was asked to, use PSI for the boost and pounds-feet for torque measurements. I am not going to use those settings in the game, but I will convert the important figures for you on the fly. So 216 pounds-feet of torque and still 14.5 PSI, just like in the other road-going rally engine. Oh no! I'm an idiot. I forgot to clone this engine. Okay. You know what? Let's clone this engine then. And then go back to the other one. And then retune this in such a way that we were at 11.5. Turbine was at 37, I think. Compression was way up there. Oh, and also this was at 52. Excuse me, why are we making so much more power now? Were we not at 11.5? I have absolutely no idea. Now I'm confused. I don't know what was going on. Were we like here and then like that? 309. And oh, I think this was smaller, right? Okay, we're not quite at the same performance output, but you know the amount of horsepower is the same, and we're about 2 newton meters shy. Okay, that should be like 245 pound-feet, I think. Right, so this is gonna be the engine for this hatchback. We are gonna give it a 5-speed manual as well. For the road, I recommend a limited slip differential probably. Let's go to viscous one for this one. Also, you know what we forgot? We forgot to flare the wheel arches. This is a crazy hatchback, of course. There we go. You can always add some offset if you want to. Excuse me? I want wider tires, please. Oh, I gotta select compound first. No. 205s. You know what? That might actually be what we choose. 205s should be okay most of the time. Also yeah, we're gonna worry about the power distribution a little bit later. Vented discs. Damn, we're gonna have some brake fade, I think. But we can fix that probably with the pad type. I don't expect there to be that much brake fade. And if there is some, then again we can probably fix that with pad type. This time we're gonna go for 4 seats because like people would just kill us if we didn't put 4 seats in a hatchback like this. And let's go for some standard interior and give this thing both driver assists. It should be a little bit more accessible, and then standard safety should be enough because we are running a steel chassis. Oh, look at that. Hello, Mr. Intercooler. Standard springs, I guess, and then adaptive 10% passive sway bars. We are gonna go for a sort of aggressive setup here, but not too over the top. Let's get this down to like here for now. And 40.2 drivability is awesome. 933 kilograms is also really, really nice. Economy is way better. Still not good for a small hatchback like this, but significantly better. Also, the acceleration time is so good. Seems like this is best for drivability. However, if we put it a little bit further to the rear, the power distribution that is, then we will have less wheel spin. Usually less wheel spin means better drivability, where I'm from at least, but not in this case apparently. Oh, look at that, 4.2 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. That is awesome. Let's see what this does at the torso drag strip. That's a 12.9 quarter-mile time. That is faster than even an A45 AMG. In 1987. Damn, like this is a beast, this little thing is. So that is the 1987 hot hatch. By the way, I still don't know what we should call these cars. If you have any suggestions, of course, leave them in the comments. So that's the 3-door hot hatch. Well, it is a 2-door, but everybody and also the game refer to it as a 3-door, so I'm gonna call it that, so that I know what's going on. We are gonna clone this. And because we don't want to compete with ourselves, I'm not gonna make a sort of 2-door coupe version of it. Like, I'm not gonna make this out of it. Nope. Certainly not. But what I am gonna do is, yeah, one of these, a 5-door. Good. So, that is our car for the day. As always, leave me some feedback on it to let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like or a comment if you did. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.